Hey everyone, have you ever dreamed of becoming a pilot? Well, every pilot starts their journey in a training aircraft. Today, we'll explore some of the most common airplanes used for pilot training. Whether you're aiming for a private pilot's license or preparing for the big leagues in commercial aviation. We're gonna crawl inside these cockpits, get our hands dirty, and really understand what makes these planes tick. And who knows, you might just find yourself inspired to take to the skies yourself. Our first and most iconic training airplane is the Cessna 172 Skyhawk. This thing is practically an institution, like the flying equivalent of your first bicycle, known as the flying classroom. This aircraft has been a staple in flight schools for decades. If you learned to fly in the US, chances are you spent some quality time in one of these. The Cessna 172 is a single-engine, high-wing aircraft. That means one engine, one propeller, and wings mounted up high like a hawk. It cruises at a leisurely 122 knots. Now that might not sound very fast, but when you're learning the ropes, slow and steady wins the race. So why is the Cessna 172 so popular with flight schools? Well, for starters, it's about as forgiving as a plane can get. Its stable design and easy handling make it perfect for beginner pilots learning the basics of flight. Plus, these birds are built like tanks. They can take a licking and keep on ticking. And let's not forget about the view. With that high wing design, you get a panoramic view from the cockpit. The Cessna 172 isn't just about learning to fly, it's about experiencing the pure joy of flight. It's about feeling the wind beneath your wings, the freedom of the open sky, and the satisfaction of mastering a skill that few others possess. Now let's talk about the cockpit. It's not exactly the Starship Enterprise, but it's got everything you need and nothing you don't. Think of it as a well-organized workshop. You've got your basic instruments, your controls, and that's about it. The Cessna 172 forces you to learn the fundamentals, to understand the why behind every action, and to develop a feel for the aircraft that no amount of technology can replace. So, there you have it, the Cessna 172 Skyhawk, America's flying classroom. Next up is the Piper PA-28 Cherokee, another favorite among flight schools. This low-wing aircraft is known for its durability and straightforward controls. Picture a good pair of work gloves, tough, dependable, and always there when you need them. The Piper PA-28 Cherokee keeps its wings down low, which gives it a different feel in the air. It's a bit sportier, a bit more responsive. Think of it as the pickup truck of the sky, rugged, versatile, and ready for anything. The Cherokee family has a few different members, like the Warrior and the Archer. Each one has its quirks and personality, but they all share that same Piper DNA, tough as nails and built to last. These planes are perfect for learning cross-country navigation. And speaking of comfort, the Cherokee's cockpit is surprisingly roomy. You won't find yourself crammed in here like sardines. There's plenty of space to stretch out, get comfortable, and focus on the task at hand. And let's talk about those controls. They're about as straightforward as it gets. No fancy fly-by-wire systems here, just good old-fashioned cables and pulleys. With the Cherokee, what you see is what you get. So, whether you're logging those crucial flight hours for your private pilot's license, or just out for a leisurely weekend flight, the Cherokee is a trusty companion that won't let you down. Now we're moving into the 21st century with the Diamond DA-20 and DA-40. These are the sleek, modern, high-tech machines of the training world. If the Cessna is your dad's old pickup truck and the Piper is your grandpa's reliable sedan, the Diamond is like stepping into a Tesla, all sleek lines, advanced tech, and that new plane smell. Modern training requires modern aircraft, and that's where the Diamond DA-20 and DA-40 come in. These planes feature advanced avionics and are perfect for students preparing for today's tech-heavy aviation industry. The DA-20 is like the gateway drug to the Diamond experience. It's small, it's nimble, and it's perfect for getting your feet wet with glass cockpits and all the bells and whistles. Don't let the size fool you though. This little plane is packed with more technology than a smartphone, and once you're ready to step up your game, the DA-40 is waiting in the wings. It's got more power, more space, and even more gadgets to keep you entertained. These planes are so slick, so modern, they almost fly themselves. They're equipped with some of the most advanced avionics systems out there. We're talking digital displays, GPS navigation, autopilot, the works. But here's the thing about the Diamonds. They're not just about the technology. They're designed to enhance the flying experience, not overpower it. The diamonds make learning to fly more intuitive, more efficient, and a whole lot more fun. Chapter 4, the Cirrus SR20, a pilot's best friend and savior. Alright folks, buckle up because we're about to step into the world of high-performance training with the Cirrus SR20. This ain't your grandpappy's Cessna. This is the plane that's turning heads and pushing the boundaries of what a training aircraft can be. For pilots transitioning to more complex aircraft, the Cirrus SR20 is a game-changer. It's equipped with a glass cockpit and even a built-in parachute system. Now I've flown my fair share of planes, and let me tell you, the Cirrus SR20 is in a league of its own. It's got the looks, it's got the performance, and it's got a few tricks up its sleeve that'll make you say, "You're kidding, right?" This baby's got a glass cockpit that'll make even the most tech-savvy pilot drool. Imagine a cockpit where everything you need to know is displayed right in front of you on a bright, colorful screen. The Cirrus SR20 brings the world of aviation right to your fingertips. But here's the thing that sets the Cirrus apart from the pack. It's got a parachute. You heard me right, a parachute. This whole plane can float down to safety if things go south. The Cirrus SR20 is all about giving pilots the tools they need to stay safe. This aircraft prepares students for high-performance flying, making it a popular choice for advanced training. With a top speed of over 180 knots, the Cirrus SR20 can hold its own against some of the fastest planes in the sky. Chapter 5, the T-6 Texan II. Not your average school bus. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to take a ride in the T-6 Texan II. This ain't your average training aircraft. This is a military-grade, high-performance beast that separates the wannabe pilots from the top guns. For military aviators, the T-6 Texan II is a crucial step. It's a high-performance aircraft used to prepare pilots for fast jets and complex maneuvers. Now, I've been around a lot of heavy machinery in my day, but there's something about the T-6 Texan II that just screams power. Maybe it's the sleek, aerodynamic design, or maybe it's the roar of that Pratt & Whitney turboprop engine. But whatever it is, this plane demands respect. The T-6 is used to train pilots from all branches of the military, as well as international air forces. It's a testament to the plane's capabilities, and its ability to whip even the greenest recruits into shape. Now, stepping into the cockpit of the T-6 is like stepping into a time machine, but a really cool time machine. You've got your traditional analog gauges, your hands-on controls, and that unmistakable smell of jet fuel and ambition. But don't let the old-school vibe fool you. This plane is packed with modern technology. We're talking advanced avionics, heads-up displays, and enough computing power to make a NASA engineer jealous. With its advanced systems and impressive speed, the T-6 is essential for developing combat-ready skills. It's about transforming from a student pilot into a skilled aviator, ready to take on the challenges of defending our skies. Chapter 6. Honorable Mentions, the Underdogs of the Sky. Now, we've covered some of the big names in training aircraft, but this wouldn't be a complete guide without giving a shout-out to the underdogs, the unsung heroes, the planes that don't always get the recognition they deserve. These are the planes that might not have the fancy glass cockpits or the high-performance specs, but they're out there every day, working hard and helping pilots achieve their dreams. First up, we've got the Tecnom P-2002 Sierra. This Italian stallion is a sleek, modern two-seater that's becoming increasingly popular with flight schools around the world. It's known for its fuel efficiency, its comfortable cockpit, and its forgiving handling characteristics, making it a great choice for both beginner and experienced pilots. Next, we have the Beechcraft Bonanza. This is a high-performance, single-engine piston aircraft that's been around since the 1940s. It's often used for advanced training like instrument flying and commercial pilot certifications. And last but not least, we have the Robin DR-400, a French-built, single-engine aircraft that's been a staple of European flight schools for decades. These honorable mentions might not have the same name recognition as a Cessna or a Piper, but they're proof that you don't need a fancy nameplate to make a difference in the world of aviation. They're the workhorses, the unsung heroes, the planes that are out there every day, quietly and effectively helping pilots achieve their dreams. Outro: blue skies and tailwinds. Training aircraft are the backbone of pilot education. From the dependable Cessna 172 to high-tech trainers like the Cirrus SR20, these planes ensure that every pilot takes off on the right foot or wing. Thanks for joining us on this flight. I hope you've enjoyed getting your hands dirty and learning about the most popular training aircraft out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite training aircraft. Until next time, clear skies.